今年已经是我们蔡勒斯研科台湾文化节的第22年了。那非常开心能够有机会能够在这边跟大家一同参与这个数一数二、世界著名，而且是北美非常重要的文化节之一。
各位来宾、各位朋友，大家好，欢迎到台湾文化节。Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Taiwan Fest in Vancouver, to TELUS Taiwan Fest. It's a great honor to be hosting this incredibly successful festival celebrating Taiwanese culture here in Vancouver, the largest such celebration in the world now. Certainly proud to have it in Canada, and very honored to have so many distinguished guests here joining us, and so many people in Vancouver to celebrate, both here in the Vancouver Art Gallery at Robson Square, and also on Granville Street, where we'll have several blocks to celebrate, for everyone to feast on beautiful Taiwanese food and to see arts and culture from Taiwan here, and to celebrate the generations of contribution from Taiwanese people here in Vancouver and across Canada. So we have a lot to celebrate together in our 125th anniversary as a city in Vancouver, and what a great way to celebrate Taiwanese Canadian culture as well for this birthday. I want to thank the very successful organizers, the Asian Canadian Special Events Association, Jason and Charlie. Thank you for your great work to organize this, and all of the volunteers and sponsors who've been part of it. I want to give a special shout out to the Tzu Chi Foundation for their great work to help organize, and they've done a great job with the reducing the waste in this festival. Last year, over 70% of the waste was reduced from this festival and prevented from going to the landfill. And this year, I think the goal is even higher, to get beyond that. And the Tzu Chi Foundation has actually done a great job of sharing all of this knowledge with many other event organizers here in Vancouver. So we're very thankful for that. A big hand for our organizers. Thank you.
And is perhaps we can find a twin city in Taiwan for Vancouver. How about that, Mr. Mayor?
是的，要是我们有姐妹市，那就更好了。感谢。
You heard it here first. He will find a twin city in Taiwan for Vancouver. We'd like to also recognize the mayor of Coquitlam, Mr. Richard Stewart. Mr. Richard Stewart from Coquitlam. Thank you for joining us. He's probably getting some Taiwanese bubble tea.
Joined us here today. Thank you very much, Councillor. Coquitlam celebrates with you today because Taiwan means a tremendous amount to our community as well as it does to every community here. I thank Mayor Robertson for his welcome, but I also want to acknowledge especially Tzu Chi, the Tzu Chi Foundation. I'm wearing their shirt today, in fact. Tzu Chi, I got a chance last year to see the work that they were doing in reducing the waste from this festival, to go into the basement of Sears and actually watch them sift through the waste to make sure that we minimize the amount of waste from a festival like this. And Coquitlam has tried to adopt some of those same strategies because the leadership that Tzu Chi has shown is tremendous, and we thank them very much. Thank you. And that's about it. To all the organizers, thank you very much. The volunteers that put in so much. Coquitlam, Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada are better places because of our immigrant population. Like Vancouver, our population in Coquitlam is about 40%. People who come from another country, who were born in another country. People who have immigrated and chosen to live in Coquitlam, chosen to live in Canada. We thank you all. We welcome this celebration and this anniversary. Thank you so much, Mayor. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, Mayor.
70%啊，所以我们再次给我们慈济掌声鼓励，感谢他们。文化节做着回收的工作，做得这么成功，所以我们现在有一张奖状要颁给我们慈济的执行长和执行长。
Okay, media, get your cameras ready. This is going to be in tomorrow's paper. The certificate reads, this certificate recognizes the commitment of Tzu Chi Foundation of Canada and its thousands of volunteers in their remarkable environmental initiative of assisting major events to maintain exemplary waste management practices. Sorry, you got to keep holding that until I finish reading. Who wrote so much? Not only have the streets become cleaner and more welcoming to the visitors, the reputation of downtown Vancouver is further enhanced. The Downtown Vancouver Business Improvement Association represents over 8,000 businesses in the core of the city. The objective of the DVIBIA is to partner with many different organizations and festivals in an effort to encourage a dynamic and accessible downtown. On behalf of the DVBIA, it has been a great pleasure to be partnering with the Tzu Chi Foundation of Canada at the Tell Us Taiwan Fest.
是的，我们特别感谢慈济为我们做出环保，为我们的地球做出这么多的努力。像我们刚刚讲的，我们70%的垃圾去年都被回收，真的是非常难得。感谢66年由正言法师所成立的，这45年来正言法师的大爱及利他的精神是当今很重要的一个普世价值。所以我们的正言法师呢是被时代杂志我们 Times Magazine 讲成是我们全球100大人物之一。
The small and simple Jingzi Road in the east coast of Taiwan begins its day at the clapping sound of 2 wooden boards at 3:50 every morning. In 2006,
years ago, the master called on everyone to use the hands they were applauding with to collect and sort recyclables.
它的洗涤呀，人类的心得救，才能救世界。
正言法师是以福田一方邀天下善事，心连万蕊造慈济世界为作号召，广邀社会大众一起来做好事。当善的心念启发，用爱抚平人间苦难，就像大爱的莲花开满人间。
千万个愿。
Thank you very much for the Tzu Chi Foundation of Canada and their very beautiful dance.
Honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It's a great honor to co-organize this event, and it allows our volunteers can serve the community and make this Granville Street a cleaner place. And you just saw that the influence of the Tzu Chi by Master Zhen Yan, she influenced lots of people. And as an engineer background, I would like to give you some figures about the influence. You know, since 91, Tzu Chi started to do the international relief work. And since then, in 20 years, Tzu Chi has built more than 17,000 houses, permanent houses for victims globally, like 4,000 in Indonesia, 700 in Sri Lanka, 5,000 in China, 1,000 in Taiwan, and 1,000 in El Salvador, many other countries. And also, Tzu Chi in these 20 years has built more than 170 schools for those disaster areas. Even in Iran, after Iran earthquake, Tzu Chi completed 5 schools. In China, in Taiwan, during the earthquake, biggest earthquake, Tzu Chi built more than 50 schools. And really, it influenced lots of people. And also, as in Canada, Tzu Chi volunteers also influence lots of people. Like we just discovered that totally we serve at seniors' home. Totally, there are more than 32 seniors' home we serve on a timely basis. Like only in Vancouver, like seniors' home at Cordova Street, Cooker Place, Casey Seniors Home, and Little Mountain, we serve over 19 years and on a weekly basis. So I think you might wonder why we can recruit so many volunteers. Because we are being influenced by Master Zhen Yan's words, by her wisdom, by her teaching. She teaches us everyone should serve with your heart, with gratitude, respect, and unconditional love. Then you feel you are a lucky person. You feel happiness, you find happiness when you're serving others. So that's the reason why we can recruit so many volunteers. You know, in this time, in the world, it's really hard to find a true mentor to everyone. Master Zhen Yan is our mentor. And we like to share her wisdom to everyone. And hope you can join us find more about Tzu Chi, then everyone can be a happier person. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ho.
Established in 1966 by Dharma Master Zhen Yan, Tzu Chi Foundation started its charity work with 30 housewives.
是的，而且呢，我们不只有这些好看、好吃、好玩的呢，我们新北市的文化创意国际陶瓷交流展也在我们的 Roundhouse 做出陶瓷的展览。
We also have an exhibit at the Round.